नमस्ते गुरुजी। जय गुरुजी महाराज। जय गुरुजी संगत जी। With folded hands, we thank you, our Guruji Maharaj, for enabling us Sangat sharing Seva today. Today we are fortunate to have once again dear Gurpreet Singh ji with us, who will be sharing his journey with Guruji Maharaj. Sangat ji, we are always keen to deepen our connection with Guruji Maharaj. We are looking forward hearing your satsangs. Gurpreet ji, over to you. Jai Guruji.
Jai Guruji Maharaj. I bow down in your lotus feet and request you to take over, and the satsang which has to be reiterated today, it should be Guruji in your words, because we are nobody. You are the light, and you have to show us the way how to lead this journey of life. The most important thing a Sangat should do is always do Shukrana to Guruji Maharaj for being with us and always showing us the right path, because we are always stuck into one issue or the other, one problem, life problem or the other, which is misleading us and we get stuck. As in our last satsangs, Guruji, you helped us and helped me as I was into a shattered state, as all the glasses had broken down and I did not know what to do. So as everyone says, Guruji's doors open when all your doors get closed. This was my position in 2014 when my father had gone, and Guruji came into my life as a light, and he is there within me, showing me the path. 2012, as I said before in my previous satsangs, Guruji gave me the second life when I and my mother were saved out of a drastic road accident. Before that, Guruji was always with us whenever we face some major life issues, like a factory problem in 2004. And as Guruji has rightly said, that he was with us since I was an adult in 1984, when the whole destruction of the world happened, but he did not let anything touch me, though I was emotionally broken down because of the problems which was happening all around us. Today also, the life is a challenge because there are several issues all around a human, which Guruji gives you the courage and persistence and patience to face them, which he is giving us and guiding me and my family, especially me and my auntie, my wife, to how overcome them, how to cross these bridges. Life for every single Sangat is full of a test, because Guruji says, if you want to be in my lotus feet, you have to go through the Agni, and only then you will be becoming the real iron which I want you to be. So this path is full of a lot of troubles and we have to face it. My humble request to my Guru is to show me the path, what I have to do now. As being at the age of 60, I have almost done a major life part, but the next life part, I would request my Guru to give me the path of spiritualism, the path of seva, the path of innocence, and being patient to handle everyone. Guruji has particularly taught me not to judge anyone around me, whether it is family, friends, sevadars, sangat, or anyone, because that it is their life journey and I am nobody to judge them. Guruji is teaching and guiding each and every sangat about the right role a human has to play, because when he comes in your life, then you start valuing relationships. You start valuing humans. For then, the 900 crore humans worldwide in 195 countries are all your fellow beings. They're all your loved ones. They're all your family members. You cannot have arrogance, ego, or jealousy against anyone. You have to bow down and you have to do seva. As a sevadar, which Guruji has blessed me, it is my duty to bow down before every sangat and perform seva with full patience and with full effort and not be rude to anyone. Sangat, on the other hand, is not duty bound, but they have rightfulness, because Guruji always said, Guruji'S Satsang Gurpreet. That means Guru is always in the Sangat, and Guru will always be in the Sangat, and he will always want the Sevadars to be duty bound and doing the Seva with their full commitment. Currently, the world is going through a lot of turmoil, lot of issues, life problems, matrimonial problems, medical problems, business problems, matrimonial issues, financial issues, and anything else. Every sangat, behind that smile, there is a pain. And that we understand that Guruji is saying today that I am there. Believe me, I am there. I was there, I am there, and I always will be there. So Guruji will be there to stand with you and stand around you and stand behind you as a shield, protecting you from all the problems. You may say that today you are facing a major problem which is troubling you, but he will find a way out which will be the easiest way out or will be the best for you. So if that thing is not happening in your favor, that means that was not the best one thing for you. You have to believe in him and have full faith and trust over him. You cannot be wavering and doing things which others may do, that today you bow down to Guruji, tomorrow you bow down to an astrologer, thirdly you bow down to another guru or any other god, then you are a confused sangat. And similarly, I am the same, because I also waver. Being a human, always there is a problem. We are always facing something or the other, which what I would say is हम डगमगा जाते हैं and we start wavering and we stop having full trust in our Guru, who is God, who is a Mahashiv, and who would take care of us and take us out of it. Like anyone, I also face some like soft medical issues, but he brings that courage into me. And when he is entering my body, Guruji is entering my body, I am able to do the seva which is required or which is my commitment to the Guru Sangat. I would request my Guru Sangat to follow the Maryada and Mahima of what the Guruji had prescribed and made some rules. which would include doing satsangs in total silence with like a meditation, connecting with Guruji one to one, which he said nobody can connect, be a intermediary in between. Every sangat has to connect one to one to Guruji and open his or her heart to Guruji's lotus feet and tell that this is what is my life about in the past and this is where I need your help. Once you tell him the things, you never need to repeat it, because thereafter, though he knows it internally also what is going in your mind and heart, but still, it is always better to show your commitment towards the Guru, sit in silence, sit in a room, and listen to his Shabad Bani, which is blessed by him, and talk to him like you talk to your mentors, like you talk to your parents, like you expect a husband should talk to the wife, like a wife should talk to a husband. So similarly, Guru is above all. Talk to him and he will find a way out and he will give you the light. Follow his blessed Bani, sit in silence and listen to that. Whenever you are with Guruji, keep your mobiles away. Keep them on silent mode. Otherwise, you can never be in peace. This is exactly what Guruji had said. When it comes to Langar Prasad, the Langar Prasad should be as minimalistic as it would be with a lower middle class family. Do not exercise your richness and your extravaganza in the satsangs by overdoing it. He likes simplicity. He likes if you two people sit and do his satsang and do his sangat, which he said, my followers are also my sangat, and when you two sit together, then also it is sangat. And when you share what blessings you had from me, whether it is old sangat or it is new sangat, then you pass the messages and blessings to everyone. And that blessing is for both the one who is saying it and the one who is listening to it. Be human. Be human. That is what Guruji has been saying again and again, because he was a very humble person when he was as a human in his physical form. If you see all his videos which are available on YouTube or with our fellow Sangat, he used to greet everyone with folded hands and namaste to all, and you could never see any kind of arrogance with him. He was not doing any pravachans, but now today, sometimes we do that pravachans because the Sangat is being misleaded with many different things. The true Sangat is who follows Guruji's rules and his principles and does not get into the kintu parantu, the ifs and buts. We need to follow his ABC rule. A means no abuse, B means no blame, C means no jealousy or no curse. So be nice to everyone. Others may not be nice to you, but remain silent. The more you remain silent and do not blur out the pain and frustration you have in yourself, the more you will be closer to Guruji. So please understand, this is Guruji who is saying to you, if you want to be closer to him, remain as silent as possible, because he will meet you in silence. He is looking for the real Sangat. He used to say, there will be lot of people around me, but the true Sangat will be very less. If we want to enter to that area, or we want to step towards that area or towards moksha, or toward eternity or toward spirituality, then we need to follow what Guruji says. For me, the role is very, very difficult because I follow his rules and I follow it. I say 100%, but then also I also waver. But then again, why it is difficult? Because I still want to follow it. When it is comes to Guruji, I don't want to go to anyone else because I know where I would get my moksha here. Even if I am not able to do much seva, even if I am not very successful, even if my life is gone, that will be the best for me. I say it with full strength, full faith, full patience that Guruji is the best you can have in this world because he will show you the light towards eternity. When coming to me, I have gone through a lot in the last several years, which was a very big turmoil. And if he would not have been there, I would not have been talking on this platform and passing on my journey with you. Sincerely, I'm telling you, that life journey was extremely difficult for the last 11 years or 12 years. So we are in 2026, 2014 to 26 have been extremely difficult years, but because Guruji was guiding me and giving me patience and taking me towards the Vyakhya of the Shabads and telling me that this is what it is about. So when we talk about Seva with Tan, Man and Dhan, at times we start showing off. Then Guruji tells us, Seva must be gupt. Don't show what you are doing. Try to remain as undercover as you can. Whereas the whole world, especially the 900 crore people all over the world, needs Guruji's blessings. How would that happen? That would really happen when we are able to all join together. I would also request Suresh Vasan uncle to have a conversation with all the fellow Sevadars, how we can increase the reach to the Sangat, because the blessings are already going to 5 to 10 crores. But the Sangat worldwide is 900 crores, which where Guruji wants us to reach. We cannot go by monetizing it, but there are several other ways to do it. Probably we should have some kind of ashrams, bigger ashrams in the US or in North America. Also, wherever the Sangat is in big, large gatherings. I would suggest that we work on this program together. The Sangat who is listening now or who would be listening it to these satsangs must come up with their ideas and suggestions, and we take this forward to the next level. It is important that Guruji's messages, his blessings, the Shabad Bani, the Satsang, the Langar Prasad, and all what he says should be taken to everyone. And there should be some who may take the lead. It is about that we are all Sevadars. Guruji is only one. How to do it, how to plan it, we need to work on it together. It is an important mission, and like any other mission, like any other religion, we are a humanity religion, so we must reach everyone, irrespective of caste, creed, and religion. I would always want that everyone should be talking about the presence of Guruji in and around us, because he is always omnipresent and he shows you what to do and what not to do. So the Sarups can be, as Guruji said, if I am not there, talk to my Swarup. And when you talk to his Swarup, you get the answers. Your life is full of different issues which you cannot resolve. And that time you need a guidance of a guru, a mentor. Guruji will be always talking to you and guiding you on that. Time has come that we all sit together, we interact with each other, we talk more to each other and understand what is going on in our lives. Guruji is one life coach who will resolve all your problems. Nobody else can. Believe me, nobody else can. It is time that we raise ourselves above all the egos we have, all the jealousies we have, that he is getting more prominence, or he is talking more, or he is coming in the limelight. We need to get together and we have to talk to each other and understand what is the pain of a Sangat, of a Sevadar, or anyone who is following Guruji. So the Guruji's followers must come together and talk about what is going on, and then we understand it better. We must open our hearts. I was very, very extremely happy to see that one of our superly blessed old Sangat, she shared her recent satsang in which she shared what is going on with her in her recent life now, which is a very, very strong thing, because we normally hear old Sangat repeating the same messages of Guruji's time. But this satsang impressed me so much that I thought that she has shown me the light to Guruji once again. So that is Guruji, that Guruji blessed her and told her that please understand that she does not do any podcast, she does not do anything, but she shares her blessings about Guruji on the platforms we have made for Guru Sangat. But in this recent satsang, the blessings were from the Guru to her and to all the Sangat. There were one message, there are several messages, I would say, which from her satsang came to me. And many of my life questions as well as my life problems were sorted out from that, listening to that satsang. So imagine that I am thinking about something and Guruji is solving those problems and showing me the way. Can we also understand that what kind of Sangat and Sevadas Guruji likes? Anyone and everyone who is down to earth, who is humble, who does not have that kind of, though the Sangat and Sevadar must be strong on their opinion, but they should not be egoistic. They should not be just pretending to be soft. That, okay, we are humble, we are ready to help, but we must be ready to help in the sense that we must be ready to take up the project of spreading Guruji's messages and preachings to everyone. So I would say, put it in a manner that Guruji's preachings, which though he has not preached much, but he has some messages which we can hear through old Sangat and we can hear to the blessed through the blessed ones. And you all are also the blessed ones. So those things must be followed. And if we do not follow that, then we are actually disrespecting him, which is not right. One of the most important thing is when we are doing the satsangs, we need to understand that Guruji is present there. And I'm repeating this, that Guruji is present there. So on his gaddi, which is Singhasan, we must not put any kind of over embellished cholas which would not be comfortable to our Guru, because we understand that Guruji is present in every satsang and he kind of supervises and overlooks what is the Sangat doing. So as he is we must understand that he is like a human who is going to come there and sit, and we can use the best of the best fabrics, but we must not use anything which may prick him and which we understandingly or not understandingly, intentionally or not intentionally, we show him that he is not present there. So by putting this, we show that you are not there. We are just pretending that you are there, which is a very big disrespect to our Guru. We can use silk, we can use the best of brocades, we can use the best of things, but it should be as if Maharaj is coming and sitting there. So if he has made something rule that he said, "Pehle bhi main si, hun bhi main haan, baad vich bhi main ravanga," that means we all need to follow that. I can say something good about what Guruji said, but I can never be the Guru. This is something which every Sangat and Sevadar needs to understand. And we need to be strong enough to say something, but not rude. Strong means that yes, our opinion is okay. We are true in our opinion, but we cannot argue and fight with someone. So let's say if there is one Sangat or there are many Sangat who are visiting the satsangs, or they're coming to Bade Mandir, or they are coming to satsangs anywhere in the world, and they're not following the rules, the Sevadars or the organizers who are doing the satsangs must bow down humbly and request them to please follow the rules, rather than getting impatient and arguing and fighting with them, which is not the right way. Because we cannot say the Sangat Sundi nahi aegi ji. Sangat which Guruji hai. So Sangat agar nahi bhi sundi hai, tad bhi tusi agar Guruji nahi sunange to tusi ki karoge? What would you exactly do? So this is exactly we need to follow that as a rule. Many other things which are happening, Guruji always used to say that family first. In many of the satsangs, wherever I am present, Guruji always said, please pass on the message to the Sangat that please keep harmony at home, and then I am happy. If you are your auntie are fighting, or you are not good with your children, or you are not good with your staff, or there is something bad in your character, or you are misbehaving with the people on the road, then I am not with you. Then I am no one and not at all your Guru. You have to have you cannot have two faces of your character or your personality. So Guruji always wants that love your family, take care of your family. Husband should take care of the wife. That means uncle should take care of the auntie, and auntie should take care of the uncle. And similarly, it should be vice versa with your kids also and with your servants also. One more thing, one of our blessed Sangat told us, which I would pass on the message to all the Sangat. He told me very nicely in one of the satsang that if you are a Guru Sangat, do not say to the maids that, okay, this is the leftover of their house, and you kindly eat that so that it does not go waste. So he was a person who at times was very, very, I would say, critical about Guruji. But then today he is the biggest follower or best of the best Sangat of Guruji. And what he said, some people must have understood whom I'm talking about. But he said in his satsangs that when you are making the food, your first portion should be for your maids or your drivers, and then you are Guruji's Sangat. See, please understand, whatever I am saying, this exactly used to happen in Empire State, in Chandigarh, in Jalandhar, or in Bade Mandir when Guruji was present. Like Guruji always used to say, Jede sevadar bar khade n tup de andar, who are standing in the heat, in the sunlight, please take care of them. Give them the food, give them the amenities, what they require. I have been reiterating again and again that the sevadars who are doing seva in the 50 degrees temperature or anywhere in the world in a chill, maybe somewhere in heat and somewhere in the cold, must be given the same protection. If they're in the cold, they should be provided with jackets or with hoodies so that they do not get sick. Similarly, when they're standing in the heat, then we must provide them with caps and maybe some fluid so that they do not fall down in the heat. This is not something which we are making some rules. This is exactly what Guruji used to say. Listen to all the satsangs which are there. There are thousands of blessed sangat who have visited Guruji in Jalandhar, in Chandigarh, in Empire State, in Greater Kailash, in Bade Mandir, and several places away. So this is exactly he was doing. When the sangat was going, he used to, one of the close sangat, Guruji took them to a juice wala and got them juice. So please understand how much care he was taking care of. I am not the right person, but still I have my right feelings. The full respect for my Guru and for his principles, and I'm on a learning process. The only thing good I can say in me is that I am a bad person, but I want to improve. So please, I will repeat it. I am, as a human being, a bad person, but I am ready to improve. I want to spread the word of my Guru to every single human being. Wherever I sit, anyone who's interested, I talk to him and her and tell them about Guruji, about his sacrifices, because he was the only Guru in the whole universe which I have met or I have seen, is that who took the pain and the cancer and the problems of the life of all his Sangat on his body. Please understand, this is very important, that as a Guru or in human form, it is the eternity does not allow a person in a human form to show miracles. So when he was showing the miracles, or we would say the blessings to the Sangat, he was taking the pain, the cancer, when he was with his just seeing the Sangat and saying Kalyan Kita, the cancer was gone. So the cancer was transferred from that Sangat to Guruji's body. And this is the reason that Guruji was in deep pain. Please talk to the close Sangat. They will tell you how much pain he was going through. And this pain, by his meditation, he used to come back. But at several times he had become very weak and the pain was irreparable. And we need to bow down altogether to the kind of sacrifices our Guru has done for the humanity. And we must stand up to do everything what we can do. We cannot do much, but the Guru has to empower us to do something, because we are always in our own. I am always thinking about how to get out of my life problems. But then again, I also request my Guru, can you please find the way out, that you clear the way out, and my work is only seva. Can you please do it? So I talked to him one to one with my whole courage. Guruji, the balanced life, it may be 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, whatever you think is the right life. Can you put me into seva? And that seva, the path you have to decide. But then because I have a family, that they have to rest in peace. Because if they are in trouble, then I will be in turbulence and not be able to do any seva. Because being a human being, I cannot close my eyes to the family, and that is Guruji always said: never close your eyes to the family. First, family first. So I just request him morning, evening, 24/7 that tell me what is exactly I need to do. What is my role going to be? You have to decide, and I will follow it. If you think that, okay, I don't need to live, I am happy with that because I have the trust in my Guru and I have the full patience to follow his things, whatever he thinks is good for me. That strength he has given to me. But I know he will choose the best for me. Thank you very much, Guruji. Shukrana to my Sangat. Shukrana to my fellow Sevadars. Give me the strength. Help me to become a better human being. I bow down to my Guru. I bow down to my Sangat. I bow down to my fellow Sevadars with all the respect and gratitude. Thank you very much, Guruji.
Jai Guruji Maharaj. Thanks a lot for sharing your journey with Guruji Maharaj. Valuable messages which needs to be addressed among the Sangaji also globally. And as and when Maharaj inspires the Sangaji, we will not leave any efforts in fulfilling the required task as you had mentioned in this Sangha sharing. Now we will take Agya from Guruji Maharaj. Thanks a lot. We
Jai
look
Guru.
forward your forthcoming sessions. Jai Guruji. Shukrana Guruji.